Hey guys, today I'll show you how to host multiple WordPress websites on one server using UltaHost and a free cPanel alternative, Virtualmin. So what you need are, of course, an UltaHost VPS. If you don't know how to set up an UltaHost VPS, I will put a link on the description down below so that you can set up your own UltaHost VPS and of course your domain names. And I will skip setting up an UltaHost VPS because we will install Virtualmin immediately. So I will run my Bitvice. It's a free SSH client to connect to your server, and we will install Virtualmin. So your host is your server IP address. Use port 22 and you can start using root and just click login. So paste your root password and just click OK and run new terminal console. And we will install Virtualmin. So I am using Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, by the way. Okay, I'll just update my server. Okay, and we will install Virtualmin. Just copy this command and paste it here. So just mouse right click and hit enter. Choose Y and wait for a few minutes for the Virtualmin to complete its installation. Okay, while waiting, you need to go to your domain registrar and add an A record. So you add an A record and your name is your domain and your content is your server IP address, and your time to live or TTL is auto. So if you don't know how to add an A record, so just click add record. And by the way, I am using Cloudflare and click add record. So choose A. You need to add your root domain and paste your IP v4 here, and you can just disable this one and choose auto and just click save. So I have added a subdomain called control panel, called control, because we will access our Virtualmin control panel using our subdomain instead of an IP address. Okay, let's go back and we'll wait for this installation to finish. Okay, so now we have finished installing Virtualmin. Okay, let's access our Virtualmin using our IP address and port 10,000 first. Click advanced, click accept the risk and continue. Okay, your admin username is your root and your root password. And we will set up our Virtualmin. So just click next. Click next. Okay, if you want to set up your email server with Virtualmin, you can use ClamAB to enable the antivirus. Click next. And we will run spam assassin as well. Okay, we will use MariaDB database. Okay, be sure to secure this password for your MariaDB password. Okay, we'll just skip this for now. Okay, if you want to have your administrator email address, add your admin email here. Just click next. Okay, just click next. And be sure to choose this one. It is secure, then just a plain text password. Sorry, it will be only. And we will keep our configuration size to the default, so just click next. And click next. Okay, we'll finish. And we will add our domain. So we need to create a virtual server first. Okay, just click this one. And we will use webshanks.org. Okay, we'll use secure password. And we will create server. Okay, we have successfully added a virtual server. So now let's go to Webmin and be sure your hostname is set to your subdomain which has an A record. So I have also added this hostname to my server hostname so that it can the Virtualmin will detect the hostname and it will set this hostname automatically. So this is my hostname already, and we will go to Virtualmin and we will add an SSL for our domain name. So go to manage a virtual server and scroll down and set up SSL certificates. Okay, let's go to SSL providers. So we will issue a certificate for our domain. Okay, that will be webshanks.org. Will be control.webshanks.org, and we will request a certificate for this too, domain and subdomain. Now we will access our Virtualmin using our hostname control.webshanks.org. I will just open this in a new tab and we will use port 10,000. Okay, we will log in as root and paste our root password. So now we can access our Virtualmin using our subdomain or hostname control.webshanks.org with port 10,000, and I will close this one. And next we will install our first WordPress website. So just go to manage web apps and click this check mark. So be sure to choose WordPress and just click this check mark. And we will install this at top level, because if you will use WordPress, it will create a subdirectory, so that instead of webchunks.org, you'll be using webchunks.org/WordPress. So we will access our WordPress at top level. So just click install now. Click install. Okay, now let's access our first WordPress website. Okay, perfect. So okay, this is your administrator login. So it will be webchunks. Okay, let's log in. Okay, now you have successfully installed WordPress, and now you can add your favorite theme and create content, upload your logo, and let's try to install a theme. Okay, let's try Cadence. Let's activate. Okay, so let's install an AI. We will use Classic. Okay, let's try free. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, let's access our first WordPress website. And now this is my free WordPress website using Virtualmin, and there's no need for a cPanel or direct min. So we have successfully self-hosted our first WordPress website. So now let's create another website with the same server, with the same Virtualmin, and we will create a virtual server. So this is our second virtual server, and we will add webchunks.online. Okay, just paste password here, and we'll create the virtual server. Okay, now we will set up an SSL for our second domain. Just go to manage virtual server and set up SSL certificate. Go to SSL providers and add your second domain here. It will be webchunks.online, and be sure you have an A record for this. So I have already added an A record. Okay, I will just request a certificate. Okay, now we will install WordPress. Go to manage web apps just click this one. Let's see if this is the latest. You can update this once you are logged into your WordPress. So just click this green check mark and be sure to use a top level and just click install now. Install now. Okay, perfect. We will access our second domain. Okay, log in using your credentials. So it will be webshanks.online. Okay, paste your password and click login. So let's install our theme. Okay, I always like Cadence. Okay, click activate. Okay, we will use classic and okay, let's try this one. Click next, and we will launch this one. Okay, let's see our second WordPress website. Okay, great. This is our second WordPress website, and this is our first, and this is how you will create your WordPress website from scratch using UltaHost VPS and Virtualmin web hosting control panel. So you don't need to pay for a monthly fee for cPanel or commercial control panel. So I have already shown you how to set up UltaHost VPS, Virtualmin, and WordPress on your free Virtualmin control panel. So if you have any questions, just put them on the comment section down below and I'll try to answer them all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.